Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the T-rate Swedish premium tank destroyer. It is the Strv S1. If you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank, all really good, all onto the 5th skill, 95% of the 5th skill. It is my crew from my Strv 103B. The equipment I use in the special firepower slot is improved aiming. I've also got a gun rammer and binoculars. I also use the premium consumable food. On field modifications, I'm only on to level 3, so I do only get -1% of dispersion during hull traverse, and that's how I've been playing this tank recently. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Malinovka. It's a standard battle and I've got the 5-10 matchmaking and I'm top tier today. Now if you saw my video last week on the Charioteer, I was saying that I don't like to really play this style of tank destroyer, sitting in bushes, camping, waiting for the enemy to get shots into them. But sometimes I do have a game that I do enjoy, and this is one of them. So straight away I want to move into some bushes and try and spot for myself. What I'm going to try and do is use the double bush mechanic to see if I can spot the enemy, then pull back in cover and fire. And I'll show you, if you're not sure how to do that, how I do it. Now I've set up behind the bushes. I can't spot through the bushes. I was hoping that one of my teammates would spot. It looks like the E25 is trying to spot. There's an IS-2. He's behind the building. There is a hole in it, and I managed to sneak a shot through, which I'm quite happy about that. So what's good about this tank? I'll tell you, the gun is great. The siege mode can be a little bit awkward on this tank, but when you set up in siege mode, it is good, but you'll not get anywhere quick because your mobility takes a hammering for being in that mode. So I've managed to get a shot into the Super Hellcat. Can I get another one into the IS-2 too? And I managed to go through the window again. So the downsides to this tank, as I've just mentioned, your mobility when you're in the siege mode, if you do get spotted, you just get taken apart. You have to try and get out of the siege mode, which takes 2 seconds to change, and normally you get taken out before you can do that. So you really do have to remain unspotted. Another poor thing about this tank is its armor. I'll tell you about the armor now. The hull armor, you get 30mm all the way around, and what that means is anybody with over a 90mm gun can overmatch your armor, and that does happen quite frequent. So you do, as I say, really have to keep hidden. So I'm just trying to move into position at the moment. I'm trying to find somewhere where I can spot and then pull back and be double bushed. As you can see, I'm spotting now. But if I fire now and there's somebody in that bush opposite to us, they will spot us. So what I'm going to do is reverse till I can't see through the bush, like that, and then I know I can't be spotted. So push forward, spot, pull back behind the bush, and then you can fire and you will remain unspotted. Now the enemy are pushing up the hill and I'm a little concerned about them spotting us from up the hill. So I'm trying to push deeper into the bushes, see if I can spot opposite to us. I'd like that Leo to be taken out. So I'll tell you about the view range I've got on this and the camo rating. So I have got a full crew trained 100% on camouflage. So my stationary camo is 50%, just over, and when I fire it's 10%. When I'm moving, my camo rating is 31.77%, but if I fire it goes down to 6.64%. So now onto my view range. I do have binoculars on this. So when I do activate them binoculars, I've got a view range of 494 meters, which is really good. Now I'm going to try and support my team on the hill by trying to get some shots in. If you do decide to do this, you do have to make sure that to the right here, you're totally covered in bushes, like I am at the moment. I'm just knocking a few more down. I'm just trying to reposition just to confirm that I can't get spotted. It would make it a lot easier if that Leo was taken out. Our E25 looks like he's pushing forward, so he should be able to spot him. Our light tank is finally making a move, and he's going to push across the lake to the other side. So hopefully that'll push the Leo back. If I can get a shot, it'll be great. But with our EMX pushing across to the other side, I think that Leo will stop down. He'll not be popping up because he will get spotted. So I'm just trying to reposition, and it looks like the bush just in front of us will be a good option. And then I'll be able to support my team on the hill, because it does look like there's a lot of enemies on the hill. So as I support the hill, I'll tell you about the gun on this tank. You do get a 105mm gun on this. It has 288mm of penetration, that's with your standard ammo, which is excellent, and 390 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 8.24 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2839. Also have an aim time of 2.75 seconds, which isn't great. But I've got a dispersion of 0.34, which isn't the best, but it isn't too bad. Another good thing about this tank is your standard shells are APCR, so you have a shell velocity of 1450 meters per second, so you don't have to give that much lead to shoot moving targets. Another thing about it, when you do go into siege mode, you do end up with 12 degrees of gun depression, which is fantastic playing ridge lines. So back to the battle, and our team don't look like they're doing that good on the hill. We've only got 2 tanks left, but I have managed to get a few shots in. Just checking to me right to see what's happening. That Leo is still there, but not much happening. I would like all the right hand side to be taken out if there's going to be a big push from the hill. So when you get into situations like this, when you're playing tanks like this, you do really have a better game when your team does poor. And my team are doing quite poor at the moment. We've totally lost the hill. So what I'm doing is changing position, and where I want to go is the bushes, the trees, the little woods that's behind us. And as you can see, I'm reversing. The mobility on this tank, you actually get 50 kilometers an hour going forward, but you do get 45 kilometers an hour in reverse. So sometimes it is just quicker if you just reverse away rather than trying to turn your tank and then go forward. So I'm reversing into a position, want to get deep into the bushes. The only thing about this position, I do like this position, it's a little vantage point, so I'm a little bit higher. Might be able to get tanks that's playing hull down. The only problem is though, is I'm going to need somebody to spot for us, and sometimes getting somebody to spot for you is an absolute nightmare, and you end up having to do it yourself, but you really don't want to in this style of tank. So I've activated my siege mode, and now I'm just hoping that Chiri will spot them coming off the top of the hill. I'm hoping that they come straight off the top of the hill. There's one, nice shot into him, and he's been taken out. That was good. Hopefully they'll all follow the path of that VZ44 and pull wide, and I should be able to get shots into all of them, but they could just drop off the hill and underneath, which could be awkward, especially for the Chiri and the Panther, but I might be able to get some shots in. And that TNH has done that. I'll have to find a nickname for that tank, the new Czechoslovakian T8 Heavy. Now he's got support by a T29, they both dropped down. I was hoping they wouldn't, but they should crest here, try and play a hull down, and I might be able to get a shot into him, especially if he pushes up the hill a little bit. There's a Panther 2 next to him as well, and everybody seems to be pushing in, come for the kill. There's the SU-122-44, don't know where that shot went, but hopefully I'll not miss the next. Just waiting for the reload, and he's pulled back so I can't get the shot in, so I'll just have to be patient. They are on full health, me Panther 2 and Chiri, so hopefully they'll spot and survive for a little bit longer. Just waiting for the next enemy. TNH, and I've managed to get a shot in, and he's being tracked. Can anybody take him out? King Tiger C there, can I get a shot into him? I should do, I'm loading. There's a shot into him, both of them are one shot. Now they're pushing off the hill as well. King Tiger C, can I take him out? Where's he went? He's behind the rock, but I've managed to get a shot into him, so he's been taken out. Come on, load. There's the SU-12244. Nice shot into the side of him, and they've all went out. Our Chiri's been taken out. WZ-120 and managed to take him out. Who's next? SU-12244. And can I get the shot in? Hopefully he doesn't spot us. And taken out as well. Just pulled back there in case I was spotted, and I wasn't spotted. So still in position for the next one. Panther 2's taking a lot of hits. There's the TNH and managed to take him out. King Tiger C. I'm hoping our Panther 2 stays alive and keeps on spotting. Can I get that King Tiger C? I can't see him, but he's the T29. Shot into him and tracked. Come on, load before he fixes the track. Come on. And another shot into him. He's tracked in position. He has went out though. See if I can support me Panther 2. That Panther 2's a one shot, so is ours. There's a T29. Didn't penetrate. That was a bit of a nightmare. Come on, stay lit. Come on. And he's been taken out, so I don't have to worry about that. Now there's a Tiger P. He's went out, so I'm going to have to hope that me Tiger P that's at our base can spot him. Can I say this Panther 2? Not so sure. So I don't have to worry about the hill anymore. We have taken all them out from the hill, which is a good thing. So now I'm going to get out of the siege mode and push forward into the front trees, because I'm going to have to spot. I can't just sit there camping doing nothing. I need to support my team. So I'm just pushing forward into some bushes that are further ahead. I'd like to pull on the back of the little hill here. That's where I'm aiming for. I haven't been spotted yet. Not so sure what the Tiger P and Panther 2 are doing. Have they pulled back, or are they just in front of us? So I've managed to make it to the bushes without being spotted. So I'm going to activate my siege mode, and then I'm just going to push forward, see if I can peep through this bush, see if I can spot them, then pull back and be double bushed. Can't spot them yet. They might have pulled back. There's a Panther M10 at the back. Just don't want to push forward too hasty, just in case he is down that bank. The projectile on my team's pushed right down to the enemy base, and the Panther M10's just died there, but nobody's getting a kill for it, as he suicided. And there's the Tiger P spotted, he's right at the back. Tiger P's pulled back, not sure where the Panther 2 is. I think he's a one-shotter, so I'm going to move forward. If I can get to the ridge, activate me binoculars, then hopefully I can spot the Panther 2 and get shots into the Tiger P. It's a nice bush here. So activate me siege mode. Just waiting for the binoculars to activate. There's a shot into the Tiger P. Haven't spotted the Panther 2. Not sure where he is. Tiger P's went out. Try a blind shot. I've only got 2 shells of standard ammo. Can I get this Tiger P? Stay late. Not sure what happened there, where that shot went. So I'll try again for the Tiger P. I must see him too low and taken out. So now there's only the Panther 2, but I am firing gold, which I'm not really keen on, and taking him out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Was a Master Ace Tanker Award. I got the high caliber for me 6,666 damage with 1,016 assist, and the top gun for me 6 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1400. Top for damage. I made 291,000 credits, that's due to a personal mission payout and a personal reserve bonus, plus 6,510 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal mission payout, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.